Okay. Hi. Man, that light is really bright. I'm trying to move up here. Alright. No, that doesn't help much. Let's put that over there. Alright. Oh, I really shouldn't be doing this today. Hi, Cody, Candyholics Anonymous. I know, again, yeah. You'll have to excuse me. I've gotten kind of a late start today. Got a lot going on, and I am also trying to deal, put that over there, trying to deal with a bug. So, yay. Today we're going to be talking about holiday candy, and I tried looking it up on Google over here, and it seems like, really there's not a whole lot of candy considered for holidays. I mean, you have certain ones. You got Halloween candy. Everybody knows that one. I mean, holiday candy is a multi-billion-dollar industry in addition to the holidays themselves. But strangely enough, you don't see a whole lot of articles about actual holiday candy online. So, like I said, you've got Halloween candy, you've got Valentine's Day, and you've got Christmas. You even have Thanksgiving and Easter, which Easter is a big seller too, and always has been. But today we're talking about Christmas candy canes, which I've always wondered about candy canes myself, and what was the actual history behind it. So okay, here I am, and I'm looking it up and everything. Now, according to the article, what is the history behind Christmas candy canes? I will tell you. It says right here online, whychristmas.com. Okay, that's the site. The history is this. The Christmas candy cane originated in Germany about 250 years ago. They started as straight white sugar sticks. A story says that a choir master in 1670 was worried about the children sitting quietly all through the long Christmas nativity service. So he gave them something to eat to keep them quiet. As he wanted to remind them of Christmas, he made them into a J shape, like a shepherd's crook, to remind them of the shepherds that visited the baby Jesus at the first Christmas. However, the earliest records of candy canes comes from over 200 years later. So the story, although rather nice, probably isn't true. That's kind of a letdown, isn't it? Sometime around 1900, the red stripes were added, and they were flavored with peppermint or wintergreen. Still studying English here. Sometimes other Christian meanings were given to the parts of the canes. The J can also mean Jesus. The white of the cane can represent the purity of Jesus Christ, and the red stripes are for the blood he shed when he died on the cross. The peppermint flavor can represent the hyssop plant that was used for purifying the Bible. I just spit on the computer. Around 1920, Bob McCormack, actually, with an A, from Georgia, USA, started making candy canes for his friends and family. They became more and more popular, and he started his own business called Bob's Candies. It actually sounds kind of familiar now. Bob McCormack's brother-in-law, George Harding Keller, who was a Catholic priest, invented the Keller machine that made turning straight candy sticks into curved candy canes automatically. In 2005, Bob's Candies was bought by Farley and Sathers, but they still make candy canes. Okay, so all right, there's that. Wow, didn't know that there was that much history to it. Like it says, I don't know anything about the whole Germany thing, you know. I don't know. That's germane to much. Yeah, I'm not going to go there today. Not this close to Christmas, but oh, yeah, okie dokie. But all right, there's that. And also, I wanted to do one other question here. All right. Okay, here we are. Who invented the candy? Who invented the peppermint candy? Okay. A doctor named Smith Kendon developed Altoids in 1780 to relieve intestinal discomfort, and Lifesavers introduced its peppermint flavor in 1912. In 1927, Edward Haas of Vienna, Austria, invented peppermint Pez candy and the original dispenser. Okay, so that's great for you know that. Let's see, the history of peppermint candy. Okay, here we are. I've lost that article. Where's the bookmark for the article? Peppermint currently is a popular flavoring in hard candy such as round mints and candy canes, fudge, ice cream, and gum. Fudge? Really? Long before its potent taste and added to confections. Potent taste was added to confections. Darn your eyes. Peppermint oil was used for medicinal purposes. Okay, there is something. Come back here. There is something here. Here we are. A doctor created a derivative of the Altoid and the peppermint, the original peppermint Pez candy. The original peppermint Pez candy as something for kids to have, and he started calling them peppermint candies. This guy was, hey, wait a minute. No. What do they want? What are you doing? This guy was a doctor, and also not just a doctor, but also at the time he was considered a pediatrician. And apparently he had kids himself. And a lot of his patients would throw temper tantrums. Roughly what this is saying here. So he came up with the peppermint candy, which was derived from peppermint Pez candies, and the candy canes as something simpler for kids to take, you know, as cough drops. You know, there were definite properties of it being used as a cough drop. No problem. No problem, and it works perfectly. I've used peppermint candies and candy canes for cough drops for decades. I think everybody in my family has. And if that doesn't work, then you can go for a little blackberry brandy to chase down the cough with. Still don't have the name of the guy though, the name of the doctor. But that's pretty cool. The guy was a doctor and he was a pediatrician. Doesn't even give a date. What? Okay. I don't even know where the bookmark is now, so I can read it word for word. Alright. Well, anyway, we've answered those two questions for now. I really got to get back to work. The reason I'm doing this here is because the lighting here is so much better than at my apartment. And if I had just had like another cheap lamp or a couple of cheap lamps, something like that, oh man, it would make so much difference, you know. It's just the lighting of my place is really questionable. It's like wonky, you know. Yeah. Not nice. That's why I'm here. I'm trying desperately to finish what I've got to finish in here. Everything else is done. Everything else is done, almost. It's just details need to be done, and only one drawing is actually going to be late. Probably going to be a week late or so. But aside from that, everything's good. You know, it'll be fine. So, all right. This is Cody Marmon at Candyholics Anonymous. One more time. This is the last one I'll do for the year. Well, for Christmas anyway. If I do one after Christmas, yeah, okay. I might do one, but I'm not going to get my hopes up, and I'm not going to really go out of my way to do it next time. So the next time you hear from me, it'll probably be the new year, quite possibly. All right. With that in mind, everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, all that happy stuff. All the happy stuff. I'm going to eat breakfast. Wow, I put way too much salt in that. I need to stir that up some more. Yeah. And then I'm going to get this stuff done. And then I got to get out of here by at least 4 o'clock. Because that's when it starts getting dark, and I hate driving when it's dark. Now what's going on? Alright, I'm out of here. You guys don't need to be part of this. Merry Christmas. Best wishes to everybody, and I don't know about you, but I'm hoping for some coal in my stocking this year. Gets cold way too easy around the winter time, you know. So, all right, bye.